You know what I mean? These niggas got me fucked up. I'm here. You know what I mean? All right range. Niggas could have hit it better than aim. Huh? Fuck out of here. Told these niggas what I'm doing. I'm on YouTube, man. I'm on YouTube, man. I ain't got no time for no rap. I'm here, dog. I'm right here, dog. You wanna see me? Talk to me on YouTube. Talk to me on Instagram. Talk to me on Facebook. But don't talk to me at all. You know what I mean? Got no rap. I'm right here, dog. I'm right here. I'm right here doing this. You know what I mean? Them dudes got me. You know what I mean? I'm here. Don't nobody want to mess with me, man. Them boys be running. They get them little wins, them little victories. Matter of fact, let me go put my Carson Wentz jersey on. Dudes don't want no trouble. You know what I mean? They talk that mad and shit. I let them get a win here and there, build them up. They can't handle this, man. Them dudes don't want no trouble. They don't want no trouble. I'm right here, man. If they want some trouble, I'm right here. I'm right here doing this. They don't want no trouble, man. They got me fucked up. You know what I mean? He beat Fred 34 something. Called me talking shit, but he don't want to play. I had to put the Carson in the Super Bowl on, nigga. Yo, what's up? Yeah, I'm coverage of the NFL takes us to I hear you. He talking Big Willie shit. Oh, I beat him. I say he used Cleveland Browns. Coming out from their tunnel to the River folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the Philadelphia Eagles. Matt Bryant of the Falcons set and ready to kick it off. And yeah. He talking Big Willie shit. He think he all that. I told him. And the decision to bring it up, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. I told him. I said whenever he's ready to play, because he ain't never beat me again. You know what I mean? He ain't never beat me again. I'm on this thing right now, though. I'm on it right now, live. Don't nobody want no work. Everybody talk about. All right. He don't want to play me no more. He know I got it. But I'm be up all night though. I'm here all night doing this. To the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later. Hey, listen. Listen. Now Wentz throwing on second down. What the fuck was that? Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver. That'll make it third down. Before the game, they were running the rat tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry. Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the rat tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. I'm in a game right now. I'm playing Atlanta right now. I'm live right now doing my thing. I'm be here all night though. You know what I mean? Anybody want to get famous? So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Yeah. You know what I mean? But I'm right here though. So whenever y'all get back, doing whatever y'all doing, you know what I mean? All the partying or whatever. Y'all, anybody want some L's tonight? Just let me know, alright? You know what I mean? Just let me know. I'm right here. I'm right here. Alright, y'all. Defensive tackle spot to snow him under for a loss
loss of 4.
Man, they fucking my game up. What we got going on here, man? 2nd and 14. I ain't talking my head off. You know what I mean? It's Saturday night. This is my last Saturday night in the house. I'm gonna be DJing every Saturday night from here on out. Every Saturday night from here on out, I'm out. So this is my last Saturday night. We're gonna do this all night.
The first carry now for Wendell Smallwood.
We're gonna do this all night.
The 35 here. Call it 7 yards on the carry, so a pretty good game, but still left with a tough 3rd and 8.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Wentz. And Tate's got it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
The Eagles into the red zone for the first time. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Adams. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
On 2nd down, here's Wentz. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. He may try and run, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Carson Wentz doing it himself from 9 yards out. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive.
You know what I mean? We doing our thing tonight. What's up, Wendell?
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott.
Taking no prisoners tonight.
PAT, and that makes the score 7-0.
No prisoners. We're going to play at least 10 games. At least 10 games tonight. No prisoners. I'm here. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. You know what I mean? Got the bird in the background. Got the ball right there. You know what I mean? Got my Wentz on tonight. Super Bowl hat on. Let's go.
Elliott now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
From the gun, it's Ryan. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
The left side completion to Jones. That goes for a gain of 31.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Ryan on 1st down. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
12 yards there as they move the chains. Now it's Ryan.
Pick! Give him a pick!
And it's incomplete.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Ryan. And oh, look at that. A diving catch. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll be a loss of 7 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. From the shotgun, Ryan.
Thank you.
Rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Guys will get the football
Let's go.
back.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're
Let's
going to
go.
keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
They'll begin here with Adams. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7.
It's the put-away drive. They call this the put-away drive.
2nd and 6.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on 1st down. That's what they talk about to us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
From the gun, it's Wentz. Ertz over the middle. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And that one results in 35 yards.
Trey 15.
right after this timeout.
Put away drive, and I get the ball back. Let's get this money.
Throwing on first is Wentz.
There he is. There he is. There he is. There he is. Get out of bounds.
But not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
I got kicked out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations. But a guy
good D, motherfucking bitch. Kiss my ass. Son of a bitch. Motherfucking son of a bitch.
Example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
For the Falcons, Charles, we talked all year about the injuries that they had in 2018, and you kind of touched on it earlier, too. It's hard to get around them, though, when you look back at this past year. So they go to 7-9, and I know that that's not what they wanted, but with all the injury, the guy's man complete. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain of 32 that time. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Damn, put away drive.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, wait.
Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. Drops it off for Coleman. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 12 yards on that one. It earns them a fresh set of downs.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets them up 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Tevin Coleman as the first half is winding down. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. Bryant's extra point up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
That was nice, that pick. I had it. It was a game away. I fucked it up.
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. So quick on the spin.
He's spinning, man.
The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
"15 seconds, all that remains for this first half as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Jeffrey with a catch left side. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And Elliott puts this one through. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. So we've reached halftime here, and it's our visitors, the Eagles, leading this one. Elliott now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. So out come the Falcons now. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
Oh, come on. That's a pick fucking 6. Let's go. Let's go. Playing no fucking more, man.
Interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create
Let's work a little clock.
And break a
We're going to work a little
tackle.
clock here. Let's work a little clock here. Work a little clock on him.
Wentz to throw on 2nd down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Bruce Carter, tough to handle on that blitz. He gets him for a loss of 5.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Working from the gun, Wentz.
Go down. Let's work a little clock. Let's work a little clock.
Wentz hooking up with Jeffrey.
Go right down.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage.
Let's work a little clock on
it.
it.
Time to survey the scene. That's
work a little clock on it.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
They'll run on 1st down.
Oh, that hole was there to the left. Damn, it was there. All right. I like that inside blitz. Pitch. Get his nigga pitch. Give him a pitch.
And flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On second down, Smallwood.
Retake that. Keep that clock running. Keep that clock running. I gotta go pee. I gotta go pee real fast. Fucking Jimmy. Smoot. Come on, man. You in the fucking bathroom. All right, let's go. I don't feel like running upstairs to the other one. Let's go. Let's go.
On the carry, it's going to be 3rd and 3 now. Wentz going to throw. Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
These type of plays are backbreakers for our defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big 1st down, and sets up 1st and goal inside the 10.
I love that rap. I love that rap.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Partner, I know we're in a goal.
I gotta pee. He out the bathroom.
Situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams.
Let's go. I gotta play. Gotta play. Gotta play. Let's go with it.
They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Complete, nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
I won games with field goals. I won games with field goals before.
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So they get the 3,
right.
but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
I'm good.
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now, because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well,
they're trying to strip him.
Running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Going underneath, it's Coleman. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 7 yards on the play, and it's a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
3 downs, 3 first downs. So they're moving it now almost like a well-oiled machine, and somehow the timing has to be disrupted. So if you're a defensive coordinator, what do? Bring more pressure, try and be more exotic, maybe talk to your best player and say, hey, you got to make a play for me. And the timing of where you're going to get them could be in different spots. Everybody wants to affect the quarterback, but on your way to
what the fuck? I'm right there! Get the fuck out of here!
A little bit in order to create a little bit of chaos.
They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. He finds Coleman. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. They'll run it now.
Get that shit out of here. Ain't no more of that. Ain't no more of that. Let's go. Let's shut this shit down now. That's it. That's it.
For a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, here's Ryan.
That bullshit out of here. Come on, man.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because...
Pick! Oh, get the fuck out of here! Come on! Suck my... Get the fuck out of here, man!
Delay and incomplete.
That's a pick! The fuck was that?
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the
fuck
Jones. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. To throw is Ryan. This will be caught at about the 5. And this defense here going to burn their
I got him here. I got him here.
But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
Damn, I don't believe that nigga dropped that interception. That was an interception. He batted it down. Damn, a field goal to win it. Let's go. Field goal to win it. Let's have it. Nigga dropped the interception. Take a knee. That's smart.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
This nigga ain't taking a knee. I thought you was taking a knee.
They'll look to run with Freeman. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line.
2-minute warning, the next one. I like this. I like this. I like this.
So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. They'll try and run. Freeman.
He ain't get it. He ain't get it. He ain't get it.
A short pickup. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave them with some options here on 4th and inches.
He ain't get it. He did not get it. He did not get it.
Time for a break.
Oh.
We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion.
This is how the Eagles won the Super. This is how the Eagles won the Super Bowl that year. Y'all remember? Ain't this how the Eagles won the Super Bowl that year? Let's go.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal.
Bring the blitz. Bring the blitz. He better not pass it. He better not pass it. Yeah, motherfucker. Fullback in the middle. Fullback up the middle. He fucked up. He fucked up. He fucked up.
The Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. They have the lead, still a one-possession game, but the defense got to stop. They've got the football now, just salted away, right?
Exactly. That's all the defense is counting on from their offense. They did their job in a big way. You know, they're over on the sidelines now starting to take their tape off and, hey, we've done this thing. The offense has to put it away, and that means ball security.
Absolutely. Stranger things have happened. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. A lot of bulk out there, as you might expect, on that D-line to try to stop the run on 2nd down.
Play action passes. Telling you to pass it, bitch.
On 2nd down now.
You motherfucker.
No signal. Yes, it's a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2.
I fucked up.
I think
I should have passed it.
I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6.
I should have passed it.
To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. Back to throw. It's caught over the middle. Hooper. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Well, that'll get him to 1st down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant. He'll look to throw.
Give me that. It's over. It's over. It's over.
Picked up by Jalen Mills.
It's over. It's over. It's over. Yeah, I mean, come on, man. And he's quitting. I told you, should have been fucking quit. When you ain't get that touchdown. 1st and goal on 1 and you quitting. Sad, man. That's sad. Georgia 7-4 boy swag. Ain't no swag. Ain't no swag. Fuck out of here. He gonna try to throw a cheat code in there. He's a bum. Yo. What happened? Oh, are you home? All right, I sent it. Yeah. All right. Yeah, Georgia boy swag is a bum. You know what I mean? I don't want no trouble. Let me play my man Waterboy.
Kevin Hart to relax. Oh, tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, give him the chokehold. Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, give him the chokehold. I reinvented myself, they sort of hated it. I reinvented myself and upgraded it. Traded in the Jews, copped a couple new ones. Lost a couple friends and got a couple new ones. Upstairs and downstairs, the balcony. These oceanside views, the alchemy. Ain't nothing crazy like the city in the summertime. So when it's winter, I still be on my summer grind. Handle your business, handle your business. Loyal and honor, don't break no bro code.
Damn, we're afraid of that.
Rose match with the rose gold. Whoever counted me out, they can't count. Oh.
There he is.
Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, gave him the chokehold. Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, gave him the chokehold. They call a podcast Poppy. King goes, I see they tryna copy. Diamonds in the chain, bust down wrists. And you ain't never.
You see me just beat that boy, he had Atlanta. He gonna shot. I shut him down, he couldn't score in the end zone at the end. He ain't like that, he quit at the end. He's mad as shit. Then he got a safety and then he threw a pick. Can't fight with me. Some phone charging. Nah.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying fly, Eagles, fly, as they get ready to match up with the Carolina Panthers. Here's Chandler Catanzaro ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds.
After I played the ball from Atlanta, I'm a little burnt out talking shit to that nigga. That nigga ain't scored. He was mad as shit about that. And then he got a safety. It was 9 what was it? I had that nigga 13 to fucking 13 to 9 with like a minute, and he threw a pick and quit. He was killing me with the run. He stopped running the ball. He went to keep forcing the ball to Julio. Here I come. He kept trying to force the ball to Julio. That was some funny shit. All right, let's go. All right, I know what I said.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Wentz now on 1st down. Drops it off to Ajayi. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. It's a gain of 5, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. They dump off underneath to Ajayi. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
I already know I beat you.
Wentz now on 1st down. Goes underneath for Sproles. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Wentz to throw again. Jeffrey breaking.
Get off, you young boy. Beat them quarterbacks up. Let's go.
Nice chunk of
Let's
yardage.
go.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Again, they'll throw with Wentz. It takes good. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. His first catch, good for 8 and a 1st down. Wentz going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, here's Wentz.
Oh, fuck!
And it's intercepted.
Bitch, motherfucking sucker, bitch ass. Motherfucking bitch. The fuck? I pushed the wrong button, man. I had Spurs wide open. God damn. God damn. I had him wide open. That's cool.
33-yard line.
Damn. Fucking bitch.
So Newton and the Panthers come
That's
up
cool.
now
We
first
good.
and 10
We good.
at the 33-yard line.
We good.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. No doubt it was a good season for McCaffrey. Finishes 6th in the league in rushing the football over 1,000 yards. But how about what he did in the pass game?
Imagine if he just focused on one or the other, the kind of numbers he could put up. Instead, combining fantastic season. Over 1,000 on the ground, over 100 catches in the air. This guy can flat out do it all. And if they weren't worried about injury, he'd return punts and kickoffs as well. He's a dynamic player.
And those 107 catches, an NFL record for a running back. To throw is Newton. Thomas has got it, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
Buying time. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills. Too shy of midfield.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside the quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said you made the points. They got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one. When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Hang in there now. Hang in there now.
To throw is Wentz. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Oh, now he bowls him over. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. First time that they called his number tonight, and it gets him a first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you get
Jeffrey, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
I do it too soon.
Attention shifting back to Carolina as they come onto the field.
What's up,
we
Tank?
talked about it earlier. They started 6-2.
What's up, Tank?
Looking good, then 7 losses in a row in 2018. Besides Cam Newton retooling and not maybe running as much, what else needs to happen in Carolina?
I have to start with Cam Newton and his running because they've wanted him to run the ball less in recent years. But what's that expression that Cam used? A lion's got to roar. Running the football is a part of me. And it allows him to feel like he's part of the game. Well, they've got to be more judicious about that. He just has to get healthy because he was throwing the football better than he ever had in his career. But I do think the injury changed everything for Carolina because when he couldn't make the throws necessary.
And that's caught in.
Get the fuck out! That's Malcolm Jenkins! Get the fuck out of here! I had my phone right there on him, man. That's cool. They got
all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Newton.
There it is again. There it is again.
And he's going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
He got hit. He got hit. He got hit. That pressure. Cam Newton got hit. It was pressure on him. Yes, he did. I wish I seen it. All right. At the end of the game, I'll show you.
Here's a handoff to a
get around here. Get around here. Here it comes. Come on, baby.
For a gain of 4.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start.
I ain't playing them all either.
I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Now it's the all-purpose back. This is Darren Sproles. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On first and 10. Here's Wentz. He's going to sling this deep down. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Yo! I threw it too late. I threw that shit too late. Man, I threw it too late, dog. I had it.
Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice?
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Nigel Bradham able to run him down for a loss of a yard.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense back out onto the field. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And an alley to run. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
82.
Wentz to throw on 2nd down. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
And the Panthers bring in their nickel set as they try to defend here on 3rd down.
5 defensive backs. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing on first is Wentz. Caught right side is Jeffrey. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Shotgun now for Wentz. And Jeffrey's got it. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Wentz now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Wentz. And this is Hurts with it, right side. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. I know when you got a top tight end like this, you want to get him involved, but when you do, you're hoping for more than that.
You certainly are. You got to try and get him some space where he can make a play downfield.
Got him! Get that ball up there to jump. Get it up there. Get up there and jump again. Let's go. Let's go.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making a play, and turning it back over to their own offense. Unable to do so. A long, sustained drive by the offense.
Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Good money, good money.
Elliott now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Oh, murder! Let's go.
Carolina getting set to take the field and hoping to do better than they did in the last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not pump the ball again.
They start on the
Come on, man. Shut that shit down. That shit is over, Fred.
There's a bring him down shy of the 20. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of
Trash truck juice. Trash truck juice. He's trash truck juice. Cam Newton trash truck juice, dog. Cam Newton is trash truck, dog. You don't see it?
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now Newton. Flushed out right.
Trash truck juice. He's trash.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put
he's pitching the game away. He's pitching the game away.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They are going to go for it. It's Newton. Flush to his Surprising move.
Let's go. About to blow him out.
Predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. The Eagles into the red zone for the first time. 1st and 10 at the 19. From the gun, it's Wentz.
We take that. We take that money. We take that money.
Now for the 2nd down play, we'll get whistles.
A-Rab money. Get that A-Rab money.
27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd
Gotta
quarter.
get that A-Rab money, baby. Get that A-Rab money. One time out. What we got? Alshon Jeffries. No. No.
Throwing his Wentz.
Touchdown. Touchdown. I told him. I said Alshon wide open. Pose for that. Pose for that. North Philly. About to blow him out. Smooth. Where you at? Oh, got him. He wasn't ready. Yeah, I know. He tried to top his way back in. It ain't none of that. Ain't none of that happening. It's over. I've been talking. It's over, dog. Shut him down.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Get a better team next game. Gotta get a better quarterback.
Lined up about 4 yards
Shut that shit down tonight.
if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams
Pick
script plays,
six.
we know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between
Super
12
Bowl
and 24,
champions.
25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script.
Pick. Double coverage. That was my pick. Fucking six. Oh,
At
no.
least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
I don't know what the fuck that was. That was a pick.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
You're going to try to throw it to McCaffrey.
On first down, Newton.
Oh, get that shit out of here. Let's go.
Timeout taken.
Let's go.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Ain't no more plays. Shit is over with.
Following that sack.
Coming around the corner.
Newton to throw.
Pick! 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 Oh, field goal! Field goal!
Potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
I can't make that.
With 2 seconds remaining in the second
Touchdown.
quarter.
It's touchdown right here, though. We're going to put this money on the board. I like that. Put some money on the board. Put that money on the board right here. He gonna be like, I do that. How you do that?
A final shot before half for Wentz.
How you do that?
Going long here for Wallace.
Touchdown! Oh, touchdown! Get the fuck out of here! How the fuck did he do that? Told y'all. Told y'all. Told y'all. Huh?
Defensively a disaster.
Bang! Bang!
When this actually works,
Bang!
the excitement level goes way up.
Bang!
Maybe we shouldn't
That
be,
was Mike
because
Wallace.
I know as a defender,
Speedster.
you've got to play the ball in
Mike
this situation,
Wallace.
but you can't
As soon as I seen that cornerback lead, that safety lead. One-on-one, Mike Wallace. Super Bowl champion.
Often works really well for offensive guys.
We got him. We got him. We got him. He in trouble.
Across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said?
Donut on the board.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. Rolling to
Nobody's open. Pig! Pig! Oh! Get the fuck out of here! Come on, man! Dang!
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Shut him down. Watch McCaffrey out the backfield.
To throw on third down.
Good play. That was a good play. He had me.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. And they convert on third with a gain of 22.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do? You got to kind of down focus, don't you think?
Pick! Oh, come on, mother! Let's go! Let's go!
Hits the reliable target. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Get some subs in the game. Put the players in the game.
Complete pass here now is 2nd and 10. They fake the give. Newton.
Good coverage. Good coverage. Oh, Malcolm Jenkins, stop! Jenkins, stop! What the fuck was that?
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. 53 yards. And
Malcolm Jenkins, stop.
are able to cut into this lead.
I ain't even touched the fucking kicker. I'm trying to rob me now. They trying to fuck the momentum up. They trying to fuck the momentum up.
Captain Zero out now as he'll kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. On play action, it's Wentz. He's going to air one out.
Wow! Get the fuck out of here! What? Oh my God! They robbed me. They robbed. They trying to cut him a break. They trying to cut him a break. I'm telling you, boy.
They were coming after him.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Back to the air on 2nd down. Wentz.
Oh! Don't worry about it.
A fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Don't worry, that was a good play. That was a good play.
Out in a hurry because he just knew
Dang.
he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now flags come in here. Looked like one of the Eagles might have moved. This 3rd down just got even more difficult. 3rd down and 15 after the false start. Now Wentz.
Got him.
For the deep ball.
Got him.
Bang! Touchdown.
Bang!
The Eagles had 6 to their lead. And that was just a fly.
Get that deep ball up, baby.
He just went.
Yeah, and there's beautiful.
Deep ball up, baby.
You have to set it up as you go along. Everyone knows he's fast, so you play him for that. That's the #1 thing you want to take away. But as you go through a game, sometimes you vary the speed in which you come off the line of scrimmage and maybe start.
I had him last time.
Get him to stop.
Couldn't get the ball off. Had to set the blocking up.
Explode and go, as we saw there.
I got him. I got him. Get in there, group tag.
Those guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Parker. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown.
Oh, we gonna pick that off. Ain't no more of that.
That's the problem right
Blanket
now.
cover.
Can they get better play from their defense?
Call Blanket.
Continue to score.
Mr.
They take a
Blanket.
shot to start the drive, but
Let's
this
go.
is going to wind up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again. Newton. This is caught. It's
Motherfucker.
And they usually get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on 1st down for them. Brings up a nice 2nd down for them.
Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the 1st. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On 1st and 10, Newton forced out to his left.
Oh, that's a pick. God dang.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion. On 2nd down, here's Newton. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be caught.
Oh, bullshit.
Carolina touchdown. Devin Funchess, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer. Extra point try good by Gano. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. cat and zero out now as he'll kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Oh, should have went to the right, to the wrong.
He's taken down right
Went the wrong way.
Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
He's going to let one fly for Tate.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. I threw it up the grass. That's cool.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come
That's
down
all
to the
that
hands of the
was.
wrong
That
team.
ain't about shit. That was a gimme.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10, right at the 30. Now following the interception, here's Newton. Funches with a catch over the middle. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a second.
No, there it is. Go. Flexion. Give me that.
With a great push up front, he picks up the sack and a loss of 8. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. He's going to look deep down.
Get the fuck out. Come on with this bogus ass shit.
But not before getting this inside the 25. The gain of 39 that time. Now Newton on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And
Come on, get my pick.
incomplete. Thomas the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. To throw is Newton. That's caught. It's Thomas. There they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there, a 22.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse.
Get this shit.
Just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Nigel Bradham in there to drop him for his 2nd sack now here tonight. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
20.
Here's Newton.
There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is.
Jenkins. And he's got daylight. And at the end of it, he stripped. Ball comes loose. Unfortunately, the Panther was able to get on this, so Carolina keeps the ball. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Panthers in possession of football.
My finger accidentally hit the pitch button. That's an accident. I tried to spin. I hit the wrong button. That's an accident.
On first down, this is McCaffrey.
Shut that shit down.
Makes his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Oh, that's a pick!
Incomplete. Nigel Bradham, the linebacker, right there on the coverage.
I I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
But sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
And a big 32-yard play on third. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it.
Get the fuck out of here!
Cross for a Panthers touchdown. As his guys are in for 6, and the Panthers are able to get this back within a touchdown.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Oh, able to avoid him. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And they'll run it here. Space to maneuver at the 40.
Oh, he's spinning the wrong way! Man, what the fuck is going on, man?
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
This is Clement.
Oh, come on off of that!
He couldn't do a whole lot else. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Shotgun now for Wentz. A dump off to Smallwood. And he's got this down to the 35. Call it a gain of 10, and they pick up the first.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively a backbreaker. Throwing on first is Wentz. Flushed out right. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all
Man, I'm moving the ball. What are you doing? There you go. I'm moving the ball. You ain't seen nothing stop yet.
The clock here already as they come up 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Wentz. A dump off to Squires. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He'll wind up losing.
Ow, I'm moving the ball. What are you? Come on now. I'm moving it. Come on, stop it, boys.
They're going to burn their first
Come on. I've been moving the ball the whole time. Running the clock. Yeah, you ain't see the clock run down. All right. Because I'm in field goal range. I'm in field goal range like a motherfucker.
As we come up on a big 3rd down. Working from the gun, Wentz. It's brought in left side by Tate. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Fill it up on down, baby.
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this.
Always have a good kicker. Always have a good kicker.
And the kick by Elliott is good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. A big one there. That gives him a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, let a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Yeah, we on that. We on that. We on that. We on that. Ain't enough time for all that.
Just up past the 25 and no further. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one. It might need to
ain't no time. Oh, he in trouble. Pick. Ain't no more of that. Ain't no more of that. It's just shut down, dog.
It's incomplete. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. So the failure to connect on second down.
I know.
Some staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now it's Newton. That's Samuel. Caught.
He can have all that. He can have all that.
This one across the 35. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get down.
Yeah, that wasn't the first down.
As soon as you get greedy. As soon as you get greedy. Yeah, you can have all that. You can have all
He's
that.
going to get this all the way down inside the 35. He got 29 yards that time. Now it's Newton. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate.
You not gonna score.
Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Now Newton.
Get that shit out of there. You ain't scoring. You not scoring.
That brings up 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Flush to his right. And he gets it to Funchess complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Newton finding Funchess for the Panther 1st down. Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on 1st down. Newton dancing to his left.
I was good. Look at the score. Look at this.
You wanted?
You see the score, man. 30 seconds left.
Oh,
Man, this
there
game's booked.
And now things
Damn,
are
fuck.
more interesting.
31-28. I won.
It's not even close to.
Captain Zero out now as he'll kick this one away.
Yeah, I was up 28-0 that one.
Oh, you're
This is taking about 7 yards.
Man,
deep.
I was kept hitting the rock in the air, man. Look at that. Look at that. Ah, get off me. Ah, you bum.
Great return.
You see, I almost took that shit back. I almost took it back on him.
2 timeouts remaining.
He talking about I'm going to win by, what did he say I'm going to win by?
But a lot of coaches
That's what that is. Roll me up like 3 points.
with the intentional walk.
Always bringing in other sports.
Always, hey, listen, think about the
You put 'em on.
intentional walk, right? What if one gets past the catcher? What if he uncorks a wild one and now you
Ooh!
see
Let him have fumble. He'd have been starting.
use him all the way through.
He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought
You don't
they
like
were
the
going
way
to get
you-
to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are
Damn! Who will win by by a field goal? Who gonna win by a field goal? Who gonna win? I told you what I was about to do. Talk about a field goal. A field goal.
You won in the corniest fashion you could have done. You won in the corniest fashion.
It's Madden, dog. It's Madden. It's Madden. Boom!
He waited till there was 8 seconds left to score. It'd be funny if he took that back though.
No, I ain't taking that back, man.
They might be thinking
He scored garbage time.
Yeah, that was garbage time.
Process in mind already.
I want if he scored. If he scored, he's gonna be sorry.
Fred gotta go. He got to DJ in the park.
And then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 plays.
Look. Ain't nobody over.
They're scoring quickly. They
Look.
take it from there.
And that should do it.
Look smooth. Look. Another scoop.
I'm about to say, you scored good. What else was you?
Yeah, Herm. Where you at, Herm?
He's scared.
Yeah, Herm beat Fred.
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball.
He's like, you ain't gonna beat me by a field goal. I scored on him. Yeah, look at that. I scored 20 points in the second quarter. I hit this bomb on him. Look, I'm gonna show him this play. I'm gonna have to go to the replay. I had 139 yards rushing. 252 pass.
The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.
252 pass. Let's look at let's look at that quarter. That 21-point quarter. Interception by McLeod. This was started. He was moving it. Roll out. I told him he got hit. Look. He said he didn't get hit. He got hit. Look. He couldn't even get no foul through on that ball. And watch the ball. It's a duck. Look at the ball. He talking about he ain't get hit. He did get hit. That's how the ball got picked. Y'all saw that. Then he came right back and picked me up. I had Jeffries right here, man. I got to take them passes, look. But this is what I had. I had that. Look, I should have threw that right here, look. That should have been thrown right there. A low pass right there. I went over top. I gave him time to get there. And I didn't place the ball well. Should have been a low pass right there. Wait a minute, let me see. The middle clear, right out. Look. I had him right here over top. Jump up and get that. Don't even run to a spot. Just jump up and get that out the air. Taking it for a touchdown. They took pictures and everything after that. Got the ball back again. I told him before I played, I said I'm going to Jeffries. Look at that. Got the lane and everything. Touchdown. Then we got interception, look. set back on that play action shit. That's how I had to start doing the Herm. I had to start sitting back on that shit. No time left on the clock. Hail Mary formation. I was looking to see safety. I seen the safety move over there. Safety went right there. I said, why did he do that? Stayed in my pocket. Clean pocket. Leave the clean pocket. Took the snap. Didn't move around a lot. Stayed in my pocket. Step forward. Feet planted. Perfect plant. Had a perfect plant. Bang. Let the ball go. I had my speedster Wallace down here. Look at that. Perfect. Look. Smooth. Smooth. Come here. I want you to see this catch. Look at this. Look, this in a champ. Look, when we played that team and you waited for damn view the court up high, that's how this pass would look when you caught it. Look, watch this. Now watch how he catch this ball. Look, this is how it was in championship, but it was on the other side. If you did this, watch this. The ball's in the air. Watch. Look. And look.
That's not how it was.
If you the high point, look, look.
I should have high pointed above. That's not the position.
Yeah, but you understand why I say high point. Look,
I understand that, but
look at that pass, Smooth. Look at that. Ain't that nice? They'll tell the truth.
I was this person.
Yeah, but if you'd have jumped up, you was taller than the DBs.
But I was also falling. It's not an excuse.
Man, you should have caught that shit. You need to get this thing and get your grip together. That was a nice catch. Touchdown. 21-0. Then I came out. He scored a touchdown. No replay. That was a nice play right there. Screws on the fly. That was nice. Split the defense. And that's all I needed from there. Water light on in my room. I wasn't back there. What you got on the thing? Wake up, the cake up, raise up, or make us do something. We don't want to bite down on you right now, on you. Juke to the left, they dodging it. Can't play the role, you fraudulent. Waiting on the right for the stars in it. 4x4 double parking it. Play like cars in it. Where the white flag, they forfeit it. Now I got a ring too gorgeous.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Elliott, the leading rusher for the second time in his 3 NFL seasons, 1,434 yards, more than 100 better than second-place Saquon Barkley.
And the offense runs through Ezekiel Elliott in Dallas. He makes them go. And how about how he added to his pass catching this year? His numbers jumped up in a big way. So when Dak Prescott didn't have something downfield, he just dumped it out into the flat to number 21.
And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. Give the tackle that time to Rodney McLeod. On second down, Elliott. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
And Brandon, every running back wants to use their speed in order to get out in front of things. Sometimes you just have to be patient, let blocks develop. On that play, that didn't happen.
And the Eagles will go with an extra DB here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd.
Thinking pass all the way.
Prescott from the gun. He finds his man. It's Austin. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. A first down carry by Elliott. And tough sledding. They'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
They just get the play off. Now Prescott. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And that one results in 35 yards. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in from a yard out. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. The point after is good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Throwing now is Wentz. Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Wentz now on first down. And a spin again. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll make it second down. Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2. They've got a second down at 5 here to start things out. Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. And on third down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. From the gun, it's Wentz. And that is incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They do go for it. It's Wentz. And Jeffrey's got it. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from fourth down to first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. The first carry for Josh Adams. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And with a play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Wentz to throw on second down. Escaping the pressure right. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. So the youngster able to use the legs to pick up the first.
And one of my pet peeves when they see this guy play, when Carson Wentz takes off running the football, I always hear people go, oh, he's sneaky athletic. No, he's athletic. Watch him do it. It's an integral part of the quarterback run game, and he gets it done very, very well.
Yeah, you don't like sneaky athletic, do you? That's just kind of a jab in the back.
Yeah, not when it doesn't apply. I think that's a stereotype that needs to be broken down for him.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On first down, Adams. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. Now it's Ajayi. And he's got this one down to the 10. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. To throw is Wentz. Goes underneath for Sproles. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll go to Adams, try to pound it in. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Josh Adams punching it in from a yard away. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. Elliott good with a PAT. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Now, Charles, as the Cowboys take over here, what do you think of the season that Dallas had? Yes, they get in the playoffs, but that's now 6 straight divisional round games that they've lost.
And that doesn't make you feel great as an organization, but think about this season. They started 3-5, ended up winning their division. Questions about their head coach Jason Garrett's future. They finished 7-1 to claim that 3rd NFC East title in 5 years. And then they added a playoff win over Seattle as well. So I think the future looks good for Dallas. I also like what they're building in terms of Dak Prescott, Ezekiel Elliott on offense. But how about on defense? They got 2 of the better young linebackers in the league, and Jalen Smith and Leighton Vander Esch. Build around them and watch for the Cowboys to be in the mix in years to come.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. On the right side, this is Austin with a catch. And out across midfield, down to the 45. Give him 30 yards there.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target. And it's 2nd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Prescott yet again. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. This is caught.
Get the fuck out of here!
Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, 45 yards. And the Cowboys are in for 6.
I missed the sack. I had the sack.
That touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
I had the sack. I let him get past me with that bum-ass bomb. I had the fucking sack. I had the quarterback sack with Fletcher Cox. Dived too early. They had to call the roughing the pass anyway.
They will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And out come the Eagles. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. On 1st down, Wentz. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. DeMarcus Lawrence. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the 1st half of play. So we have come to halftime here in Dallas with the Cowboys out in front as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And nothing but daylight ahead. 20, 10.
All right, let's give credit where credit is due. How about that return? Great blocking, great vision, all the way down to the 2-yard line. The only person who has to be upset, the guy who didn't get it into the end zone. That far and no reward?
Elliott on for the extra point. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good, and we are tied at 14. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Prescott to throw it. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
That was a nice catch, but unable to stay in bounds. And remember, it wasn't a wide receiver who works on that all the time.
I was going to say, he likes to get the ball handed to him. Now, don't get me wrong. He's part of the passing game as well, but maybe a little out of his comfort zone there.
Yeah, he might want to have a few words to say to us about that later, but I am still going with you on that one. Wide receivers work on a little bit more.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, 48. Good. Here we go, 46, 46. 46.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Well, it was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete.
But no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Now Sproles.
Oh!
Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell your guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. A dump off to Sproles. And it'll break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield.
Golden Tate! Golden!
Now, big 3rd down conversion conversion with a gain of 28. They'll run with a former Badger. It's Corey Clement. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
They'll try and run for it.
Come on, what is Brandon
He's going to be
Brooks?
met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. He's going to get it running right.
There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. Getting jiggy with it. Getting jiggy with it.
Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Eagles have moved out in front. And, Charles, when you catch that toss going right or left, really, but right in this instance, do you go straight for the pylon? Is that where you're going?
Well, typically you want to try and maneuver people a little bit so you have some space to get to the pylon. So I want to make sure I try and move them a little bit to the inside, and in this case to the left, so I can get to the right side and get to that pylon and wink at it as I go by.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Elliott now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now here come the Cowboys. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
A first down throw for Prescott. And he finds Austin complete. And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good gain. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed, as that's going to move the chains.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
46. Sweat. Today. 26.
First down, Prescott. Looking for Austin, intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. This is Ajayi. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Defensively, it was Leighton Vander Esch up from his linebacker spot.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Back now in Arlington. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Lefty, lefty.
On 2nd down, here's Wentz. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Sean Lee. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll pitch it out to Elliott. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hugo, 46, 46.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Over the middle, hits Austin. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the play.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
26.
Prescott on 1st down. Drops it underneath to Elliott. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and it'll be a 2nd down. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
26.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
Hugo, 46, 46. Hugo, 46. 26.
Prescott.
Oh, get the fuck out the bag!
Before it's all said and done. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
Well, they obviously red man covers their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that, Burke?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
There we go. All right,
They'll try to sweep with Elliott. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop it behind the line. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. A 2nd down throw for Prescott.
Pick. It's over. Fuck out of here. Put him out of his mission. Put him out of his fucking mission.
Look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit.
I don't fuck with the Cowboys. North Philly's finest. You know what I mean? Kept going to the middle too much.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. They start on the ground with Adams. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22. You know, I was going to ask if maybe they should surprise and pass the ball, but where they're at on the field, I think keep it on the ground, right?
I like where you're going with this one because field position is going to determine these play calls. And backed up where they are, I don't even think about putting the ball in the air. I tell my running backs, grasp the football, and I tell my offensive line, don't allow any leaks so they get hit immediately when we hand it off.
Here's Ajayi. And he'll get this one up to the 26. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
Play
It's
action.
a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. They'll run with Clement. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out.
I'm going for it. I'm going for it. I'm going for it. In this shit right now.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. The Eagles indeed snap it. Wins.
It's over. Get out of here, you bum. Get out of here, bum juice.
The 1st down yardage to the 35. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
Bum juice. Can't stop me, man. It's over for you, man. Good game. IMAG2ZA99.
Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this.
That's what the coach told me to do.
Not totally home free yet, but
The coach
it's looking
said do
good as
that.
they come up 1st and 10. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Let's go.
The Eagles in the victory formation as they take a knee. So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
Wentz with a kneel down, and that will be the final act of this game.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one.
8 in a row.
The offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down.
Here we go. Hey! Down the man inside. Down the man.
They'll go for it. It's Wentz. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there getting the sack to end it.
I love how you phrased it because we were waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, we thought something would happen downfield. Instead, it happens in the offensive backfield, and that's your ball game.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from AT&T Stadium.
Y'all see it. Let's see how many games I won in a row. 100 wins right here. This is my 100th game. I need one more win and 100 wins.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Philadelphia Eagles. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson, and he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. For Carson, CD, quite a season, although maybe somewhat under the radar, but part of the NFL's top rushing offense, and he was 5th in the league.
1,151 yards, 9 touchdowns, and Seattle got back to their identity, which is a run-first offense that provides some pretty good thump inside the tackles. And how about Chris Carson? A 7th-round pick 2 seasons ago out of Oklahoma State. Never ran for 1,000 yards in college. Does it here in the NFL. Pretty underrated name with a big-time game.
Tackle made that time by Brandon Graham.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He finds his man, Baldwin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 1st down, Seahawks, Wilson to Baldwin. So opening drive, 3rd down, they go with a slant. It works.
And I'm wondering when the league's going to figure it out, because everyone throws it on 3rd down. You expect pressure, so you want the ball in the hands of the quarterback quickly. It's a 3-step route ordinarily, and you're throwing it where you see the receiver breaking towards you. So it's an inside route. Everyone likes it, and it's executed very well.
A dump off for Davis. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got a bike. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice 1st down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down. Now it's Carson, and he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. He had a great read there from his free safety position. And, Charles, you know with those guys, it's all about their eyes. They have to be laser focused.
Yeah, I had to fake my way through it when I was playing, but now I can see exactly what they're doing. And on that play, he obviously had no presence to feel like he's being pushed for a pass. And without that, that allowed him to get up to the line of scrimmage and hold him to no gain.
On 2nd down, Wilson eluding the pressure right. Incomplete.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. Flushed out right, and he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Flush to his right. It's caught. Lockett. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Wilson to Lockett there for the Seahawk 1st down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
An inaugural trip to the red zone here for the Seahawks. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin hits the Seahawks with a football to begin quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd and 9 to start things out. Operating from the gun, Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Nick Vannett, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on the opening drive. Sebastian Janikowski on for the PAT. Janikowski good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out to kick is Janikowski. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Wentz going to throw. It's brought in left side by Tate. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Wentz to throw on 2nd down. Goes underneath for Sproles. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Call it a 3-yard gain. And just like that, it's 3rd down. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback who has to slide and find open space to throw.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They do go for it. It's Wentz. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. As Seattle makes their way back out here, Charles, let's take a little deeper dive as they go into the offseason, what they need to do. They led the NFL in rushing yards. You talked about it. They ran the football well. Where do they need to improve?
Maybe a little less stubbornness in establishing the run at times, because Chris Carson, their lead back, didn't get started against Dallas. Mike Davis couldn't add a whole lot. Rashad Penny, who was a rookie, he didn't add a whole lot in that one as well. Sometimes you have to let Russell Wilson be the guy and let him throw it around. They'll continue to work on that in the offseason to fortify him with a few more weapons on the perimeter, I believe.
Now Wilson on 2nd down. Baldwin with it over the middle. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a 1st down.
I don't care how many times you tell the story, it never loses its luster for me. Doug Baldwin, undrafted out of Stanford, and plays like a #1 receiver should in the NFL. I don't care how you cover him. I don't care that his size isn't great. He's the one that typically comes up with the football.
Absolutely. His roots go all the way back to Gulf Breeze, Florida, where he's from, right on the water near Pensacola, and then, of course, to Stanford, and, boy, he's been good. Wilson now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's 1st down. From the gun, Wilson. And it's caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. They go play action here on 1st down. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. Well, they sucked the defense in with a play fake, went over the top.
And I know from past experience, when offenses do that, a lot of times the defense guys are screaming at them, run the ball, run the ball. And the offense doesn't really care. They got 6 points.
Out to kick is Janikowski. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. They'll start out on the ground with a drag. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line's just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe you keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking. But you've got to help them get some confidence because you can't abandon the play calling right now.
Let's go. Black, come on. Let's go.
They fake the give. Now Wentz. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing now is Wentz. Caught right side, Tate. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up fourth. Got to be careful here. They need to move quickly, but it's also fourth. Here we go on fourth down with Wentz. And Jeffrey's got it. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth. First down now, but that clock rolling. Throwing on first is Wentz. He's got his man. This is Tate. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Here's Wentz to throw. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Wentz to throw again. And that is incomplete. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on fourth down.
No, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach have already made that decision.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Janikowski on for the extra point. Janikowski adds the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. So that one will be accepted. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
On second down, here's Wentz. Being chased out left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Frank Clark able to get in there and drop him for a 2-yard loss.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. So 4th down coming up. What do you expect?
They've gone for a time after time. They haven't punted yet. I don't know what's right anymore.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll try and throw for it here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
82, 82.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's got it at the 15. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And Elliott puts this one through. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
And they will not get a chance to return this one, as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Steps away to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep. And that's caught inside the 35. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the 2nd half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. They run again with a Johnny. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
Look, the 1st down marker is out there, but sometimes it's hard to find for an offense when they're in a long yardage situation, which usually means throw the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran it, and boy, the reward was there. A big, big pickup, and guess what? It's now 3rd and very short in order to try and pick up a 1st down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Wentz to throw on 3rd and 1. Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Wentz now on 1st down. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Working from the gun, Wentz. It's brought in by Jeffrey. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. From midfield, here's Wentz. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the second half. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10. To throw is Wilson. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending the guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. Wilson now 12 of 15 throwing the ball, 80% so far, and it's 1st and 10. Now Wilson over the middle. Jerron Brown's got it, and he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
14, run it.
Throwing again here, Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Baldwin. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And a quick slant gets exactly 10, and by the nose of the football, they've got a 1st down. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down.
Oh, my God! Shit dropped right in my hands. What are you doing?
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Davis. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Wilson now off the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. This is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
6 in a row. I took an L after 6 in a row. Couldn't keep focused, man. I'm looking for shit. I can't find it.
They'll try to run with Carson.
Get the fuck out of here.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. A great effort there. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. Out to kick is Janikowski. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for him. Didn't happen.
And this will be caught at the 30. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. It's a big play there for the Eagles. 68 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
This game just keeps evolving and changing, doesn't it? You got a tight end who can move around a lot, not necessarily using a big body.
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Josh Adams taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is down to 28-10. Elliott now to kick this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Wilson, the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 43. From the shotgun, Wilson. His throw incomplete.
Well, touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Now Wilson. Buying time to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side.
Give me that.
He fires one that's intercepted.
Get the fuck out. I already run out of bounds.
Disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. So after the INT, here's Wentz. Rolling to his left. Going long here for Wallace. And that's caught inside.
Let's go.
A big play there for Philly. 57 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now Wentz throwing on second down. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. From the gun, it's Wentz.
It's fucking back. Get the fuck out of
He's
here.
known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down.
Oh, my God.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
Shorty. Two jet.
Now Wentz, gotta have this one. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey.
Oh, this motherfucker. Why the ball won't go up high? Double tap, man.
On fourth. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. And out now come the Seahawks. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving a little dap. Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to air one out.
Dang! Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Incomplete. Ronald Darby that
Bullshit.
time, the one who got a hand in and knocked it free. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. He's got the tight end, Vanette. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. Now here's Michael Dixon, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty. Football 101, you've got to let the guy catch the ball.
You have to know the ball is there. You have to know it's arrived. Otherwise, you're going to get flagged every time.
So 1st and 10 after a big mistake on 4th down with a penalty. Shotgun now for Wentz. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. Bobby Wagner coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8. Wentz to throw on 2nd down. Goes underneath for Sproles. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Call it a gain of 5. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Did they maybe play that too safely on 3rd down? I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help them a whole lot.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot. If not, get something safe because we do have 4th down to try and pick it up.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He makes it up, caught it up. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. And they're not able to convert on 4th down.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Wilson wants to throw it. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They won't give me no fucking
getting a
picks.
hand in there defensively.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away. Turns into a nice play.
He sets to fire deep.
Oh my God, he
able to grab
fucking
it.
robbed him.
Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on. 3rd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with him.
He's going to wind up and air it out. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
There's no shyness there pushing the ball downfield, but I like the coverage on the play. In good position. And when you have a 50-50 ball, who's going to come down with it? I like the way they made the play, came across, and knocked it away.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This is fielded a couple yards deep. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
They go play action here on first down. Now a desperation. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Alshon Jeffrey, 52 yards. And the Eagles get a score closer.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
To throw is Wentz. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the offense is able to pounce on it inside the 5-yard line. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick.
Oh, come on, motherfucker.
When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Oh, Wilson going to throw. Dancing to his left.
Hey!
That is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
There's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. He's going to air this out for Baldwin. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. He's going to air this out for Baldwin. That's going to be caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 46 yards. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. And this one through the uprights.
That was nasty. That's my last game.
A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not in a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding